Hello everybody and welcome to another new review, and this one going to be on Miss Marvel issue number 1. Maybe this is one of the comic books that I really got related to as a Muslim. As you know, they show her in this comic book that she's a Muslim. She's a girl called Kamala. And I really like the story where they're showing us how Muslims are living their life. Uh, More like they're not drinking, they're not doing all these kind of stuff that we are not allowed to do in our religion. Anyway, this is not about the religion. It's about a comic book showing us a different uh, kind of people and different kind of culture, and it's showing you how it's so different from anything you would ever read, and which is really cool because people would learn more and they would be more, open-minded about it and etc. Anyway, this issue starts, it just goes on talking about her life until there was this smoky street where she goes all dizzy and she thinks that she got drunk, but actually she started to see Miss Marvel, Iron Man, and Captain America, and they started to talk to her until they reached a point. What do you want to be? She told them, "I want to be one kind of, of a nice girl, kicking butt, and etc." Until later on, uh, she sees herself into some kind of a cocoon, and then she breaks through, and then we see that nice, lovely blonde girl. Oh my God, I have a crush on her. That's it. I have a crush on her. A new Miss Marvel. I can't wait to see what's happening in issue number 2. It's to be continued. I'm really looking forward to it. This may be one of my favorite comics that came out so far from Marvel this week. I'm gonna rate it 8 out of 10. It's a read list. It's a ballast for me. And that's pretty much, guys. Don't forget to subscribe right down below, comment, like, share, and see you guys around. Take care. Hello everyone and welcome to another new review, and this one going to be on Wolverine issue number 1, one of the newest titles of Marvel. This issue was written by Paul Cornell, yeah. Pencil was done by Ryan Stigman, and the cover was done by Igor Delegado and Ryan Stigman as well. This issue starts up with them telling us what happened to the Wolverine, about the virus that spreads into his body and just, ripped him off his superhuman strength, of his healing powers, and he became a killable guy, just like any, normal human being. Of course, he wanted to build up and he wanted to get back to Sabretooth and take him down again, but to do so, he needs to get some special training for his new body and for his new character. So, this issue starts up with Wolverine fighting some bunch of people in, some kind of organization. He beat the crap out of them. We see them in New York City. They're talking about two people with suits. They're talking about how the hell did you get Wolverine to work for you? The other guy replies, they call me the offer for a reason. That's what I do. I offer him, he accepted. Of course, later on we see Wolverine breaking into a cell called Cell 19. They wanted something from that cell. I won't be a spoiler, but later on we see that there was a hand ninja. I guess mostly a villain. He beat the crap out of Wolverine, and of course it didn't really affect him because of the armor he's wearing right now. Later on, we see a flashback to 5 years ago while he met with Storm, and she kinda got worried about him, scripting out of his powers and everything, so she went to visit him. A lot of stuff happened at that time, of course, but I won't go into details much. But later on, we see Wolverine, actually recovering from what happened to him, and he's getting a special training from Black Widow. She trains him to become one of the good shooters, gun shooters, and he was pretty good as well. Later on, we see Wolverine recovering from the plasma ray hitting. I don't know what they call it, but later on we see a run for it, and they will be coming back to the headquarters to New York City until they reveal that the guy in the suit, the little guy, was not a contact. He was supposed to be a contractor between them and Sabretooth, but they found out that he wasn't, and they found out that he was a reporter that pretended to be from Sabretooth's side. Later on, we see Hand Ninja just going into the building and taking care. He was actually going to take care of the reporter until Wolverine was like, No, I'll I'll do it. I'm gonna kill him," and he actually killed him. Bam. With, with one shot. One gunshot. That was it. And he became a professional gun shooter, I guess so. So that was it pretty much, guys, for this issue. I'm gonna rate it 7 out of 10. It was pretty cool. It was pretty nice. Uh, I enjoyed it, but I didn't really like much the art. The art wasn't that good, but acceptable. I don't have no like rejection on it or something. And it's a read list, but not a buy list for me. So that's it pretty much, guys. Thank you all, guys, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe right down below, comment, share, and see you guys around. Take care. Hello everyone and welcome to another new review. This one gonna be on the Punisher issue number 1 that was just released from Marvel. Um, Basically, the only thing I hated about this issue was the art, but other than that, I liked it. We saw a lot of violence. We saw the story about what was it all about. It was all about drug dealers taking drugs from Mexico, taking it to Los Angeles, and that's where the Punisher is working his job out. He took down mostly anything that could harm people. And he took down a guy called Dos Solos. He took them down by his own way, but of course he needed help from a guy called Hector. He kidnapped him, and then he went to take down these people. Of course, he didn't plan on going in and taking every single one of them down because there were too many for him, I guess so. And he just blew it away. And of course, he blew away Hector with his car because he insulted his car earlier on in the panels. Later on, we see that was the ending of this story, but there's something big happening in the alleys. It's where the Halloween Commandos wanna do the Punisher. That sounded really bad, but oh well, they're gonna get his death so soon. And it's to be continued in issue number 2. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna rate it uh, 8 out of 10. It's really good. It's a read list. Uh, I guess it's a buy list as well. But in many ways, it's really good, except the art, I didn't like it. But that's it pretty much, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe right down below, comment, like, share, and see you guys around. Take care. Hello everyone and welcome to another new review, and this one going to be on Black Widow issue number 3. I want to say first of all, this cover talks about the whole issue by this whole, great art. This art was really good, I really admit it's really fantastic, I really like it. This issue starts up with Black Widow looking after her neighbor. She looks at her and she finds out that she got hit by her man. She will be talking all about her home and feeling safe about being home and etc. and all the sadness that happened. Later on, we see many stuff happening into a prison in the south of Residentia. Hopefully, I pronounced the name right, in Argentina. Of course, we see Black Widow, dressed as one of the policemen or whatever they called him there, and she took in a prisoner called Angelo or Carl, however she called him. She kind of break him off the prison. She took him off the prison, and she took him, there to a friend. She wanted to uh, get him to safety. But of course, it didn't go as she expected. She found out that it was one of a hack. She went through a lot with other soldiers. She took them down, of course, and then she kept him to safety. Later on, she finds out something really interesting when he meets up with his friend, the pickup, and they find out something. She found out something about his name, and actually, his name is Lobo Blanco. And this guy murdered and did a lot of stuff in Argentina that she will never ever forget. And she will never ever, just leave it go. That's what she said. She gonna clean house. She did it. She took off Pablo, or Angelo, however you want to call him, off the airplane. She took him down to the ocean, or more to the river, and she let him for the crocodiles. Later on, we see her going back to one of the safe houses, and her lawyer noticed that it didn't really go well, so she's not getting paid for that mission. And he told her and he informed her about Shield asking her for another mission, and it was Director Hill that assigned her a mission about something going on in the Ukrainian embassy. Someone there has been targeted. They want to know why and by whom and why they want to kill him. So later on, we see Black Widow going back to her house and visiting her neighbor Anna, who was hit by her man. And later on, she took care of him by hitting him and more of like threatening him, if you ever do that to your wife, I'm gonna kill you. I'm not gonna kill you. She's gonna break your spine or something. So that's where the issue kind of stopped. I really like this issue. It was really great. The Black Widow just keep me coming back for more and more. I enjoyed this issue. I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. It's a realist. It's a ballast for all the Black Widow fans out there. Thank you guys all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe right down below. Comment, like, share, and see you guys around. Take care. Hello everyone and welcome to another new review, and this one going to be on all new Invaders issue number 2. Now in this issue is what are these people called, and they were called the Kree, and what was that weapon that they're gathering the pieces of was made for, and it was made for controlling the gods, and it appeared that they could control one of the greatest gods of all time. This issue starts up with Bucky, or more of Winter Soldier, fighting these Kree Elliot. He's trying to escape while these memories start to come up in his mind, and he starts to remember some few stuff. Later on, he discovers that he knows he discovers that Namor was kidnapped by them, and he was as a hostage. After that, they take us to the scene where Captain America, Bucky, or Winter Soldier fighting Kalita, the one that want to kill them. Of course, we after that we see Human Torch, just turning into that big fire pit and trying to take her down and doing it the old-fashioned way. All three of them together, and of course, she just left after she couldn't beat them three at all time. Of course, later on we see Jim and Winter Soldier talking about something happened, an all mission where Bucky, Human Torch, and Namor going in and trying to fight up one of a heck of a guy who was trying to control one of the gods, and he succeeded with that weapon. He controlled Hela, the god of Asgard, one of the gods of Asgard, and she really could really do it in a good way. After that, Captain America was shocked that he never heard about it until they remember the original Vision alien, which kind of erased their memories, and everything just got into its place the way it should be placed. After that, Captain America, reaches to the conclusion that the Kree have a weapon that, could make no one happy. And second thing, they have their friend, their teammate, and they gonna invade him out. So that was actually the end of this issue. Next issue gonna be called What He Said, and I'm looking forward to this issue. It's gonna be really good, and I'm gonna rate it 8 out of 10. It deserves it, and it's a read list as well as a buy list. Thank you all guys for watching. Don't forget